probably a career best year from you. Is that how you sort of assess it at the end of the season, making a prelim top 2 finish in the Best and Fairest?
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a great year both individually and as a team. Saw lots of people improve a fair bit. So yeah, I certainly look at it as my most consistent season and really happy with how I was able to help contribute to the team this year.
To come in a deep finals run as well as a really valued contributor to that, especially that midfield mix, must make you feel pretty good about the upward trajectory of your career.
Yeah, for sure. I think we've got such an exciting list at the moment, and to go really deep into finals this year was, I think, more than any of us probably expected. But yeah, just super exciting for where we're heading into the future, and I know that we'll come back and look to compete again next year.
Must be a bittersweet feeling to sort of go so deep and not make it by a very bare margin. How's the playing group sort of feel now that you're a couple of weeks out of it?
Yeah, definitely hurts to come so close and then just not quite get there, and I'm sure it'll sting for a little while. But yeah, it's obviously a long off season now and a little while before you can get stuck back into it. So I think we'll all be sort of raring to go and pretty keen to get back into the work once next season comes around, because we'll be looking to do one better, that's for sure. Working
pretty closely with Amy, who obviously finished third, but also Georgie. Both, Georgie in particular, 20 years old, and is already one of the stars of the competition. What's her season been like as a teammate, not only for the Cats but also in that midfield engine room? Yeah, she's just fantastic. I think that you don't get her sort of talent without the hard work that she puts in behind the scenes as well, and she's just had such a phenomenal year. I think every year we see her growth and taking her game to new levels, and I'm so excited for where she goes into the future. But yeah, it's an awesome group to work alongside her and Amy, and have that real core within the midfield that we just gel really nicely together and know each other's strengths. So yeah, it's just super exciting getting to go to work with them each and every week. The depth seems to be growing, especially in that midfield group as well. There seems to be a fair few faces going through there that are all contributing at a pretty high level. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's always been one of our strengths of our team is the depth across all facets of the game, but especially through that midfield group as well. And yeah, we had the likes of Darcy Maloney roll in there through periods of the year, Renee helping us, giving us a chop out. So yeah, to have that flexibility and people that can roll inside that group is super helpful.
No, I just want to talk to you about Aisha Maloney. To finish 7th in your first season of football, she's played 11, 12 games of competitive Australian rules football. It's an incredible achievement, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. She's a pretty incredible athlete and player, and to see how quickly she came in and picked up the game was quite extraordinary. But yeah, credit to her, the attitude that she came in with, the willingness to learn and to take this really seriously as well. I know that she really appreciates the opportunity that she's been given and has taken it with two hands. And yeah, I mean, you see how she played throughout the year and the exciting football she was able to produce. It's yeah, it's pretty good signs for the future. Is there anything you've seen her do I haven't seen anybody else do that? Is there something she brings that's just a little bit unique, that's coming from the Irish game?
I think it's with all the Irish players, just the way they move is so unique and it's so hard to defend. I know a lot of the defenders come off the track after playing against her and just say she can't be tackled, or like the way she evades and moves is just something really different in our game. So yeah, as I said, she's an exciting player to continue to watch, and it's going to be pretty amazing to see what she can do after a few more games under her belt.
How valuable are those three finals going to be going forward for this group, that you've been able to play in pressure cooker environments that obviously will turn home and away, big home and away games into games that you can contend with as well going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's always the aim every year, is that you want to be playing in those big games. And you look at a side like Brisbane, who's played in finals pretty much every year, and the experience that gives their list and to know what to do in those sort of big moments. So those games for us this year will be invaluable going into the future. And yeah, we play footy to put ourselves in those sort of positions, and it's disappointing to come up short, but yeah, the experience that you get from being in those spots is invaluable going into the future.
I asked Amy the same question, but has there been a what-if moment for you over the last 10 days, if it hadn't been you at Princes Park and not Brisbane?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to think about that, but yeah, there's so many moments in all facets of the game, so you can't spend too long getting hung up on it. The results are what they are, and they sort of landed the way they did, but yeah, there's no use sort of spending too long getting caught up in what might have been.